Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Morning Leap. It is Tuesday, July 14th, 2015. My name is Doug McKay. I am the founder of Quantum Leap and the head trader. If you want more information on what we do here, please send me an email at quantumleaptrading@gmail.com or give me a call at 647-545-8065. So each morning we come together into these live sessions. This is a subscription room, and we do live trading daily. But each morning we come together and we take a look at the structure of the market, the macro to the micro, and then we drill down, pick our trading levels and our hypotheses, and set our targets for the day. Before I get going, let me get the legal out of the way. This information is for the purpose of educating members who want to expand the knowledge of the business of trading. It's not for trading or investment advice. You and only you are responsible for the trades or investment decisions you make. Trading futures or any instrument involves risk of loss. Please consider carefully whether futures or options are appropriate to your financial situation. Only risk capital should be used when trading futures or options. Investors could lose more than initial investment. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any trades that you see here are for education purposes only. Please trade your own trade plan in your own due diligence. Okay, so I haven't done homework, so I'm doing this on the fly. We obviously have a very tight Globex range. We went from a 35.5 point range yesterday to 3 3/4 points, possibly expanding as we speak. The Globex low right now is 2091.50. Beautiful double wrinkle reversal. Looks like Marvin took that trade. Good trade, Marvin. And we're coming down to test the Keltner center line, which is 91.25, which will give us a little bit of expansion. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Full disclosure, yesterday we had a great trade plan and I did not trade it well. I got long at 2085.75. I should have just stayed long from my earlier entries, and my hypothesis, if you remember yesterday, was for us to, let me get rid of this, was to look for initiative buyers on the open to take us up into that 93.75. I was looking for a rotational day with an upside bias as long as we stayed out of yesterday's range. And my initial entry, I was long at 95.75, and I took many longs, and then I took one very bad short. I think I took this very bad short right here, and then got long again to the end. So I had a pretty whippy day. You can see just a very, very rotational day up until the point where they finally broke out of that harmonic rotation or round balance, and then went up and hit our number. And I want to point this out because we didn't have any OTF participation until the very end of the day. And when you get that, there's not enough firepower to get any vertical movement. Mainly, you're going to get horizontal movement. So you can see we had a little bit of OTF participation right here. Took us up into that 89 area, 87.50, 89, and then they stepped aside, and the whole day we did not have any OTF participation. Very, very, very contrary to what we've seen in the last 2 weeks, where we've had OTF involved in almost every bar. They stepped away yesterday. And then in the end, you can see they started coming back in, but not real heavy. And they took us up into our main target, which was the 93.25, 93.75. And from there, we've been finding balance. Why? Well, because 93.75 is the most traded price, going all the way back to February the 5th. It is our microcomposite VPOC, okay, or the most traded price in that whole period of time. What happens when you get to the tall grass? You get stuck in it, and you don't move very quickly. Therefore, we're in balance, and centered around this 93.75. I don't have my numbers done because of the fact that I just got to my desk. So you're seeing this as I do it myself. So there'll be no numbers today, but I'll certainly be talking about them. Balance is 93.75. We still have the naked close up here at 96. That's my main target above right now. And then we have what is becoming a very prominent CLVN at 89.50, and below that 87.50, and then the low end of my target today, which is going to be in that 82 range. If we get below that, then I think we could get some expansion and move back towards this balance. We've now broken out of this 10-day balance that we are in that's centered around that 2057.75, come back into the value area and up to the microcomposite VPOC. So we're very, very much back into balance. We're accepting price higher outside of this 10-day microcomposite. It all started on Sunday night with that move up to 69 and the acceptance of the 69.50 that I was talking about yesterday morning, and then we gapped up and slowly worked our way back up into balance. So very easy today. Let's take a look at the Globex. That's not the Globex. If I can find my Globex chart. Oh, there it is. Right there. All right, so we just made a new Globex low. We could be making more of them. You can see that, again, the Globex VPOC is right around that 93. So our overnight VPOC is right at 93. And our overnight high is 95.25. And our overnight low currently is 90.50, but with a half hour left, I expect this to get expanded out. Main target right now is at 89 below us. So I will put the overnight low in, but it's going to expand out at 90.50. So right now we're inside a range, we're inside of balance, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff below us. So first off, main trade level, 91.50 value area high. And I'm just going to move this down slightly so it encompasses the only LVN from yesterday at 2090.75, which kind of built this separate, we are basically in balance, very, very, very tight range. And then we broke out and created this upper distribution with the HVN up here at 93.25. That's going to be our target above this 90.75 area. But you need to be above 91.50 to get long into it, and you need to be below, the 90.75. I think they're going to take out the overnight low, expand the low out, come down, and look for responsive buyers here at the 28.89. That is going to be our main target below. Don't really need anything here now from the Globex, so let's just expand out our composite chart. You can see that we've broken out and we're up here. So this 89.50 is our main area of target. It's basically the midpoint in the VWAP, but I'm looking at the 89, which is the microcomposite, the naked VPOC, I should say. And there's really nothing below there. What did I just do with my chart? There it is. until we get down to 87.50. So I'm going to use the 89 area. I'm going to use 88 and a quarter up to 89. I want to be scaled before I get to 89, but I want to wait until we get below 88 and a quarter to get short into that 87. Where did my chart go again? Holy cow, I'm all over the place today. Into that 87.50, and it's tight. And I think we're going to get a tight day today, so I'm going to be very careful today. Below that, there's nothing all the way down to 86. This would probably be a very good day to be looking at a 80% destination value area trade, and that will bring us down to 86. Not a big move, but it's not a big area. We've really tightened up here. And then below us, you've got the FOMC at 84 and a quarter, but you've got the opening swing low and the range low from yesterday at 84 as well. So I don't even need this right now. All I really need is my target, or my trade area. And then below 84, you've got 82.50. But I'm really watching this 81 and a quarter. And then below that, we've got the range high from Friday. So what's the gap? Half gap. Let's get the gaps going here. All right, so we got a close of 94.50, and we've got a close of 69. So off of yesterday, the gap closes at 81.75. That's why I'm looking at that 81 and a quarter CHVN, and that is the half gap fill. As it stands right now, if we were open up right where we are, 90.75 and 69, our half gap fill is going to be 79.75, which is the lower side of the balance, the CLVN. The half gap to the close yesterday, well, we don't have to worry about the half gap, because if they go for the close here, we're going to see a move back into balance and into 93.75. Below, so 79.75. And then if we do get back down there, then your next target, 75.50. And then just below that, 74 and a quarter. And then the big number is going to be that 71, but really it's all about back into the 69.50 and 69. With 66 just below, there's 68 and a quarter. I would move this up to 68 and a quarter and target 66. And then all the same numbers all come into play below us. 62.75, 59.75, 57.50 takes us back into the microcomposite VPOC from the last 10 days, 10 days before yesterday. And then that 56 and a quarter is our key line in the sand. Let me take this and that's the value area low of the balance that we just came back into. All right, so those are downside targets. our upside targets. If we, stay above this 91.50 area, look for a rotation back up into 93.75. That's going to be acting like a magnet today. I don't think we're going to get away from there very quickly. I can bring, let's see if we get any shift by bringing yesterday's volume in. Oh, yes we do. I'm going to do a data download to confirm. But remember I talked about this yesterday? Was it yesterday I talked about this? Watching to see if the microcomposite VPOC shifted to 87.50. I don't know when it shifted. It could have shifted during the course of the day, accepting value at 87.50 and then going up. Now we're going to watch for this microcomposite VPOC to shift back up into this 93.50, 93.75. If that happens, don't be shortened. Okay, you want to take that microcomposite VPOC, shift back up to 93 as a chance to get long into 2100 with 2098 and a quarter, that daily naked VPOC that we have. So let's take a look at our targets. Our main target is going to be that 93.75. Looking for a breakout above the range high from yesterday into our main target above at 96, and then we've got 98 and a quarter, which is that naked VPOC naked cross on the daily. And then above that, of course, the centennial number 2100, and then the first target above there is 0175. You can use 0250 if you want. I'm going to use 0175. And then the key line in the sand above us is, let's see if that shifted. It shifted to 2107. Which is the microcomposite value area high, and then above that 1114, 1850, and then we get back into adjusting those all-time highs between 2450, 26 and a quarter, 32 and a quarter, and 34. I don't think we're going anywhere quickly today. It could be another boring trading day today. So because we're going to get stuck in this area with this price acceptance. I'm going to do a full data download as soon as I'm done here. All right, let's take a quick look at gold. I haven't been trading much gold lately. I'm not liking the area that we're in. Gold, we moved up to balance yesterday, back up to 1161. Got as high as 1163.90, and then rotated back down. Currently, right now, we're trading around this balance around 57. 54.20 is what I'd be looking for. 54.50. And then below that, I moved to 52.70, value area low, and I moved down to 11.50. I'm still seeing weakness in gold and expect it to move down. But this is a pretty blunt area between 1162.70 and 11.54. So probably going to see some chop around here as they mature the auction. And determine fair price in this area. So look for a rotational day with a little bit of upside bias towards 1161. Use 1154.50 as your main trade level. Below it, get short into that 52, 53 area. Challenge the value area low again of the microcomposite, possibly down to the 15 and a quarter. Anything below 15 and a quarter, target this 47 area with 44, and then a break below 44. I'm still looking for a move down to 37.90, but 11.28 is the main destination down there. Above 1162.70, look for them to come up and test the value area low of the longer term composite micro composite up here at 1167, 1168 area, and then anything above 1170 target 7260, with the big one being up here back in the 77, 78 area. And then work our way slowly back up towards the composite VPOC, going all the way back to 2008. Anyway, it's on the fly and off the cuff this morning. That's what the trading is going to be. I'm probably going to be very careful and very slow to take any trades today. As always, trade well, trade safe. We'll catch you on the flip side.